Hello guys, how are we doing tonight? This is Andrew Harris, and I have your WWE Over the Limit results for May 20th, 2012. Alright, first off, in the pre-show, it was Kane versus Ryder. And we all know who won this match. It was Kane. I mean, come on. They're not going to have a guy like Ryder beat a guy like Kane. I mean, come on. We all know that Kane was going to win this match anyway, so I'm not even going to get into it at all. Okay. The first match at Over the Limit was a People Power Battle Royal for a championship match later in the night, either against Cody Rhodes or Santino Marella. Now, ironically, WWE Over the Limit started 15 to 20 minutes after the hour. I'm not sure if it was my feed or whether it was everyone else, or if it was intentional, or I don't know. But it started like 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. But anyway, when it all came down to it, a returning Christian, yeah, you heard right, Christian, won the match, or excuse me, won the Battle Royal, and pointed at Santino and said, "I'm facing you tonight for the United States Championship." So you know that Cody Rhodes is like, yeah, I don't have to face Christian. Yes, yes. Alrighty. For the first official match at WWE Over the Limit, the Tag Team Championships were defended. It was Kofi Kingston and R-Truth versus Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. Now, we all know my feelings about Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Kofi, and Truth. Now, Kofi and Truth are the Tag Team Champions, but Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler have been a tag team longer. They're more experienced, seeing as they both come from collegiate backgrounds, and they've clicked together better than Kofi and Truth have. Now, some of you will say, well, Kofi and Truth haven't been a tag team for as long as Swagger and Ziggler. That may be true, but Swagger and Ziggler have more experience nonetheless because of their collegiate background. So, I could see Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler possibly getting the Tag Team Championships at a SummerSlam or a bigger pay-per-view, just to make it that more monumental. But Kofi Kingston and R-Truth do get the win off of Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. Alright, next we had Beth Phoenix versus Layla for the Divas Championship. And for the second pay-per-view in a row, they've opened up with 2 straight championship defenses. Alrighty. We all know that Beth Phoenix got an injury on Raw, and which made one of the Bellas get the Divas Championship for a short while. Then at Extreme Rules, a returning Layla comes and gets it off of that Bella and is the Divas Champion. Now, Beth Phoenix wanted to get her rematch clause tonight, and of course she got it. But putting the belt on Layla when she comes back doesn't really tell me that WWE has very much confidence in their Divas division. Now, I've already done my analysis on the Divas division, and you can look for it in my library of videos on my YouTube channel. But Layla getting the belt at Extreme Rules just off the bat tells me that WWE either doesn't care about their Divas division, or they're just putting it on Layla just to put it on Layla. But Layla does retain the Divas Championship. Sorry guys, I'm like super fucking thirsty. And as you guys can probably tell, I'm still kind of sick. But I will be fine. Okay. Next we have a Chris Jericho and Randy Orton segment, in which the teacher, Matt Striker, is interviewing Randy Orton about his upcoming match tonight over the limit, where he took Randy back to Friday, where he had a match with Sheamus, and basically Randy responded by saying, well, I'm going to win tonight. Then Chris Jericho interrupts and says, no, you're not going to win, and I'm going to prove why I'm the best in the world at what I do. Then Randy Orton responds by, yeah, you will be known for being the best in the world, but it's not for that. It's going to be for getting an RKO. Alright. Ironically, it is a segue to the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And, of course, WWE, for the second pay-per-view in a row, has 3 title defenses in the first 3 matches. Okay. It was Chris Jericho, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, and Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, as much as I like Fatal 4-Ways, triple threat matches, and all that good stuff, this actually, in my opinion, was third best match of the night. I'll get to 2 and 1 when I get to those matches. But you had 4 main eventers, 2 being established, and 2 up and rising main eventers in the WWE. Like I said, in my opinion, it was the third best match of the night. The crowd reacted well. In my opinion, they acted well, and it was just a fast-paced match in the beginning and middle parts, where everything settled down, and by the end of the match, everyone does the finishers. One thing leads to another. Sheamus retains his World Heavyweight Championship in what people thought that Sheamus would not even retain in the first place. Now some of you will be thinking, they did this with Daniel Bryan. Dude, maybe Sheamus will lose it at SummerSlam, or maybe he'll lose it at No Way Out next month in June. I can't really say, but if Sheamus is going to lose the title, I want him to lose it at a bigger pay-per-view. That way, it has more meaning to it, instead of just getting the belt off of Sheamus, just like they're doing with the Divas title. But that's just my opinion. Okay, next we had The Miz versus Brodus Clay for the second straight pay-per-view. Now, I don't know much about how WWE schedules their matches, but if we're gonna put the same match in the same freaking pay-per-views, why not build up to it? Why not make The Miz versus Brodus Clay an actual feud? These jobber guys like Brodus Clay, Ryback, I guess Antonio Cesaro, but these guys need actual feuds, especially Brodus Clay and Ryback. And my topic, actually, that's a good idea. My topic video will be on that this week. Who needs a feud first, next, and last? Whether it be Brodus Clay, Ryback, Antonio Cesaro, etc., etc., etc. But Brodus Clay does get the win. We all know that. Moving on. Okay, next we had Cody Rhodes versus Christian. No, that's not a typo, people. Because before the match, Cody Rhodes was talking to Eve about how people power and all this good stuff, and how he's glad he's not facing Christian, and he would have just embarrassed him because of Christian hasn't been in the ring in a while. So yeah. So Christian walks up and basically says, I changed my mind, I would have faced you tonight. So that's how we get to Christian versus Cody Rhodes. Now, the Cody Rhodes versus Christian match, in my opinion, was the second best match of the night, because it has a main eventer and a future main eventer. And it looked to me like Christian he really didn't have much ring rust in this match, but I mean, he had some because the guy hasn't performed in a while, but nonetheless. And we do crown a new Intercontinental Champion in Christian. Thank God, because I could not stand Cody Rhodes being a champion. Maybe this will finally wake Cody Rhodes up, and he wasn't really that good of an Intercontinental Champion. He didn't defend it very well. He actually never defended it, and we only see the guy when he's either defending the title or he's on a tag team, or just, we don't, in my opinion, we don't really see him in a good quality match like we should. But nonetheless, Christian does win, and we do crown a new champion, thank God. And Christian is your new Intercontinental Champion. Alrighty, next we have, in my opinion, which was the main event, and it did start off the 8 o'clock hour like I said it would. It was Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. Now, most people know that Daniel Bryan and CM Punk were in Ring of Honor. And most know that Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are both submission specialists. So we all knew that this is going to be a match of the year candidate, in my opinion. But we all know it's probably going to be Cena versus Rock. I'm just saying, people. Just stating the obvious. I'm stating the truth. People are going to vote for Cena versus Rock at WrestleMania 28. But nonetheless, Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk was the match of the night. It had good quality wrestling that we barely see in WWE today. These guys went with submissions, high rope maneuvers, grounding each other, kicking each other. I mean, just all around good wrestling. And what I wish wrestling was, period, in the WWE today. CM Punk does retain the WWE Championship. Now, I think Daniel Bryan is a great wrestler, like I said. The guy's a submission specialist. He can get it done in the ring. But I don't think he is quite main event material, and he's not really champion material just yet. Let's give it another year or two, like with CM Punk. When CM Punk came into the WWE, I thought this guy was just gonna quit after a year and we'd never see this guy again. But CM Punk worked on his craft. He learned a lot of submissions, or I'm sure he probably knew them from ROH, but nonetheless, he's worked on his craft, and in 2 years, he's become a main eventer. I believe Daniel Bryan can do the same. He just needs to work more on his craft and get to that main event status. Maybe hold the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship again, or actually first. That way, when he gets to the WWE or World Heavyweight Championship again, it'll be more credible, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Alrighty. Next we had Camacho versus Ryback. Moving on. Next we had John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. Alrighty. This was an epic fail. I mean, come on, guys. How many of us really seen John Cena winning over John Laurinaitis? We all knew that John Laurinaitis was going to find a way to get out of his match with John Cena. And it wasn't really a match. It was just John Cena basically making fun of John Laurinaitis. And then at the end, John Laurinaitis going away. Big Show bringing him back into the ring. And we all thought that John Laurinaitis would no longer be general manager. Then does a heel turn when he punches John Cena with the weapon of mass destruction. John Laurinaitis pins John Cena and got the biggest win of his wrestling career. Oh my god! Hell froze over. The only good thing about that match... Oh, wait, there wasn't. That's right. Well, that's all I have to say about that match. But I want to know your guys' thoughts about WWE Over the Limit. You can hit me up down below in the comment section, YouTube inbox, or my Facebook, www.facebook.com/aharris2010. Alrighty guys, for this wrestling review, I'm Andrew Harris. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.